Let us look at trigonometry, the second part. So today we're going to look at Pythagorean trigonometry. So we have three very important identities that we have to look at. So the first one, sorry for that. The first identity is simply, this is our first identity, is sine squared x plus cos 2x is equals to 1. This is a very important identity. You have to know it by heart. Our second one is simply 1 plus tan squared x is equals to sec squared x. This is also a very important identity. And our third and final one is simply 1 plus cot squared x is equals to sec squared. So where do we apply these identities? So I have this example, this very beautiful example. So example 1, simply prove. So let us prove this example. Sine x plus 1 over 1 plus sine x is equals to 2 sec x. So how do we go about solving this question? So they want us to prove if these identities are equal to that. So how do we prove? So let us start. So the first step that you have to do, you have to pick the most complex equations between the two, the one on the left and the one on the right. So which one is more complex? So I can see that the most complicated one is the one on the left. So I'm going to say left hand side. So what is on my left hand side is simply 1 over 1 minus sine x plus 1 over 1 plus sine x, right? So let's solve to see if this is equals to 2 sec squared x. So let's start. So what are we going to start? So we have two common denominators, so we are simply going to say over which is 1 minus sine x close brackets sine x. So I'm going to say 1 into these denominators here, 1 into that is simply 1 plus sine squared sine x, because 1 into that, it will go 1 into that, it's going to go into 1 plus sine x. Then we are going to say 1, this one into this is simply 1 minus sine x. We continue. So we're going to group like terms. We'll group like terms. So when we group the like terms, we're simply going to have this and this will cancel because this one is positive, this one is negative. So it's simply going to be 2 over 1 plus sine x 1 minus sine x, right? So from there, what is our second step? So we're going to multiply these. So when we multiply, it's simply going to be 2 over 1 squared minus sine x squared. From there,